Losing objective.
Hey guys, Stinky Lomax here, and thanks for stopping by the video. This will be a tutorial video this time. Just some basic tips, tricks, techniques, tactics, and even some traps that you can use when playing solo on Battlefield 1. BF1's really, like all Battlefield games, really aimed at squad play and team play, but sometimes your buddies aren't around, you want to play on your own, and you want to still dominate, just like you do when you have teammates reviving you and helping you out. And you can totally do it with some basic techniques. It's all about using the minimap and spotting your enemies, audio cues like footsteps coming up behind you to make sure you've got your headset volume up high, using cover and tactical movement, and map control. Map knowledge is really important. So I really recommend, like this clip in the background is domination, that you start out practicing in the smaller game mode. So domination, pigeons, and TDM. It'll help you learn some key areas of the maps that you'll see in operations and in conquest, but in a much more manageable infantry-based setting. So you don't have to worry about vehicles blowing you up. Don't have to worry about bombers. You can just focus on your movement, on your positioning, on using cover like I am here, on paying attention to audio cues. So footsteps, you know, will save your life if you have a decent headset. And have the volume turned up loud enough so you can hear footsteps. Don't be that guy listening to music in your bedroom or using your TV speakers. Don't be that guy. You know, get a headset. I've got an awesome headset that costs $20, like 25 euros, with a good sound isolating mic as well. I mean, I'm using it right now. I'm going to see if this audio quality is good enough. I suspect it might be, actually. Always I have a condenser mic. Right, and just like that, started the game with 5 kills, 2 flags capped, and we have the advantage. Right, here's another situation. Just been killed, and I'm going to go back to B where I died. There's one squad there. It's domination, so I know it's a manageable situation. What I'm doing is I'm just going to spray a little bit and lure them out of their cover to come over to my fortified position behind this wall. I'm repositioning between shots, so they never know where I am. Sliding around a lot. Almost died there. Probably shouldn't have shot at that guy. If he turned around, he could have killed me easily, but he didn't. He ran away. And now I'm just going to wait. They know I'm back here. The guys I just killed might be respawning and on their way back. And I'm going to lay the trap. And boom. That's 3 gone. And now that's 4. And just like that, whole squad's taken care of. I didn't have to worry about what was behind me or to my right too much. I kept an eye on what was over to the right, towards A, just in case. But really, I just had to focus on what was ahead of me, because that was at the edge of the map. So that's where conquest becomes more difficult. Often you'll be in the middle of the map. Enemies could be attacking you from all sides, flanking you from any side. Conquest, you only really have to worry about 2 angles at most if you play correctly. Similarly here, approaching this flag, I have no idea how many enemies might still be on it. It's been capped, so I know there are some. The speed at which the flag has been capped lets me know that there aren't too many, hence why I've come. If I saw it moving much faster than that, it could have been, you know, several squads. I run away. Instead, take care of that guy, throw some gas, and lay the trap. Once again, I'm making them come out of their cover towards me. If they were smart, they'd throw grenades around this corner, but instead, they're just coming around right into my trap. It's amazing how many players are this predictable. They don't check their corners, and you know, always check your corners, guys. You know, move tentatively, like I'm doing. You can even pre-fire, you know, start spraying before you even get around the corner. And now I'm going to push onto the flag. So there, once again, if I just run into this flag initially and engaged all those enemies, I would have died. But by making them come to me, one at a time, in cover, I was able to at least get a few of them. Same tactics again here, baiting. Gotta bait that hook, boys. Going in here, 1v3 as it turns out, very likely to die if I were to rush in. So instead, I lure them out. I just chuck some random stuff in there. Not even aiming, just chucking it in there, and here we go. So predictable, they rush out. Once again, just quickly nip across that trench so that enemy reveals his position, and I heard the footsteps of the 3rd guy. Very important. Quicker to switch to your secondary than to try and reload. And there's the final guy. See, I was watching the minimap there. I could see there was one guy, but I couldn't see him on the screen. So I was just going to wait by that corner until he revealed himself. I wasn't going to rush into any trap. Alright, let's return to the first game. The domination of Faust Fortress. It's a little later. We've capped C and now we want to defend it. Going to try and get to some elevation. Get a superior position to my enemies. And that will help me stay alive. So you see, I'm just checking every possible angle the enemy could be before I go up. Oh, here's another tip, guys. If you can, put down 2 tripwire mines next to each other, because one often won't kill someone on full health. Just like that. If you have 2, put them right next to each other. Unless you're standing there, in which case, move away. I've killed myself a few times with my own tripwire bombs and someone just throws a grenade in. Don't be that guy. Don't be like me, boys. Or girls. Boys and girls. Right, anyway, so now we're in an elevated position. Enemies capping C. Gonna throw some flares on, but I'm not gonna rush down because I can't see them. I'm gonna turn my attention elsewhere since the teammate got the enemy on C. Come on, get this guy. There we go. I'm gonna keep defending. You see this sniper lying on the edge? Don't do that. He was an idiot. He just got hit hard there. For one thing, getting up from a prone position takes some time, so you're just exposed, and like he just got pinged there, he was showing way too much of his head and torso by standing right by that wall. And he died, and I'm still alive. Right, enemies, pretty sure they're just on that side. The damage was from the full, didn't get shot, and I'm going to push on to C. Now, I normally wouldn't be this brash, I'm normally a lot more cautious, and hate standing out in the open, but I have a pretty good idea now in my mind of where the enemies are on the map. They're around the back of that tower, basically. I have some teammates pushing up behind that tower, behind B, and that's where they are. So, here's a little bit later in the game. You can see now that we've lost, we've lost. But what I can do is still try and take this tower. But I haven't died yet, still alive. And the enemies have just been camping this tower the whole game. So I'm going to go up here and clear it, if I can just destroy this tripwire. Oh my dear. Dear lord. There we go. So even though the game's over and we can't win basically, at this point my job should be to control this. This is the best position on the map for map control. Control this position, try and pick up enemies, and help my team as best I can. I don't want to go rushing down to A or C and cap the flags, because they'll just take this tower again, and we'll be back to square one. Peek. There we go. See, that guy shouldn't have peeked. I had a superior position. If that had been me, I would have been crawling prone, jumping down on the other side, getting away, and then finding another angle to come and shoot me from. Or flanking all the way around and coming up in this tower from via the C flag. Alright, so I'm just going to play out the rest of this gameplay from this game. There's only about a minute left, and as you'll see, I'm always just checking all the different places enemies be coming from. That guy got a hit on me, but he's expecting me over there. Quick change of position, come up behind him, and he's dead. Every time you get hit, if you can, reposition. No matter what class you are either. A lot of people are tempted when they're running shotguns or assault to always go gung-ho, and don't get me wrong, there are definitely times you can go gung-ho when you don't have multiple angles to cover, when it's all short range. In Fort Devoe, for example, you can literally run around corners blind with your finger ready on the trigger and just blast away a team before they have a chance to react. But in general, you want to be cautious. See that? Took shots, immediately dived down and went prone. And always trying to stay in cover whilst listening all around you as well. Alright, video's almost over. Where is this guy? I didn't imagine him, did I? There's definitely a guy there. Wow, he's patient. He knows I'm watching him. Good for him. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys. This is the first video tutorial I've done of this type, but I plan to do more, so let me know what might be useful. One thing I should add is settings are really important for this. So I have my sensitivity on 85, my field of view on horizontal 90. It gives you a slightly wider view, but not quite the fisheye lens that's a bit distorted. Helps you see enemies on your sides before they see you. And the increased sensitivity means you can quickly spin around, check behind you, and adjust. I also have aim assist on. This is on console, by the way. I should have said that at the start. PlayStation 4, playing with a regular controller. Yeah, and there I am, I'm dead. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and see you guys on the battlefield.